Paul Cyber signing in. Exposing case file 002. Before you scroll away, ask yourself one thing. What if everything you thought was safe online, your bank, your identity, your government, was already broken, silently cracked open by a machine you've never seen and a vulnerability you can't even comprehend? Still here? Good. Now hit subscribe and turn on the bell, because what you're about to learn isn't just the future of hacking. It's already happening. In the next few years, quantum computers will reach a point known as Q-Day. That's when they'll become powerful enough to break nearly all encryption that protects the world's secrets. Banking systems, military communications, corporate trade secrets, even the encrypted chats between journalists and whistleblowers. Gone. No passwords, no firewalls, no secrets. Everything exposed. And the terrifying part? The real war has already begun, but you've never seen it. It's not fought with tanks or guns. It's fought with keys, digital keys, algorithms, and silence. The names Kyber and Dilithium sound like something out of science fiction, but make no mistake, they are very real, and they are humanity's last line of defense. This is an inside story of the digital arms race you were never meant to see. Disclaimer: this video is for educational and informational purposes only. Nothing in this video constitutes advice or encouragement to participate in illegal or unethical activity. Viewer discretion is advised. Imagine a locked vault, not just any vault, one guarding the codes to nuclear arsenals, the funds of international banks, the health records of billions. That vault has stood for decades, uncrackable thanks to algorithms like RSA and ECC. Algorithms built on the limits of classical computation. Then came quantum. Quantum computers don't play by the same rules. They don't try every combination one by one. They try all of them at once, existing in multiple states, solving problems once thought impossible. That's how RSA dies. That's how ECC dies. That's how everything dies, unless we replace the vault. Kyber and Dilithium were born in secrecy, designed by some of the world's brightest cryptographers. In 2022, they were chosen by NIST, the U.S. National Institute of Standards and Technology, as the gold standard for post-quantum security. But very few understand how they actually work. Even fewer understand the dark undercurrent forming beneath them. Kyber is a lattice-based encryption algorithm. That means it uses complex geometric structures, mathematical lattices, to create encryption so chaotic, so unpredictable, that even a quantum computer can't break it efficiently. It's like creating a maze with billions of dimensions, where every path folds back on itself, and the exit is hidden inside statistical noise. You'd need more than power to break it. You'd need time. And time is exactly what hackers don't have. Dilithium does the same thing, but for digital signatures. While Kyber locks your data away, Dilithium signs your identity. It proves you sent that message, and not someone pretending to be you. Together, they form the cryptographic Iron Dome against quantum threats. But even Iron Domes can fail, especially when misused. In 2023, a hacker group known only as Black Vellum claimed responsibility for a silent breach of South American intelligence network. The tools used? Post-quantum impersonation. The attack vector? A misconfigured Dilithium signature key implementation. The public never knew, but insiders did. Leaked metadata pointed to a compromised key exchange, where a forged lithium signature allowed Black Vellum to pose as a top-ranking official, extract surveillance data, and disappear without a trace. It wasn't a failure of the algorithm. It was a failure of the humans who implemented it. Post-quantum tools like Kyber and Dilithium are only as strong as the hands that wield them. One misstep, and even the future's strongest locks become wide-open doors. And the horror doesn't stop there. As of 2025, China, Russia, and the US are all suspected of hoarding encrypted data, stealing it today while it's still safe, with the intention of cracking it tomorrow once quantum power matures. It's called harvest now, decrypt later, and it's the most silent cybercrime of all time. Your data might already be stolen. You just don't know it yet. Let that sink in. Photos, messages, financial records, health histories, they may sit encrypted now. But when Q-Day arrives, they become clear text. Every mistake you've ever made could be read, reviewed, and used against you. Your past is no longer safe. And if you think this is just about governments, think again. In late 2024, an underground ransomware crew known as Nebula Rain began advertising quantum-resistant malware kits on the dark web. These kits use hybrid encryption models, mixing Kyber with traditional AES, to ensure persistence even after Q-Day. These were not theoretical tools. They were operational. One of their victims? A biotech firm researching Alzheimer's cures. The firm paid $7.3 million in ransom, only to discover their research had already been sold to a rival overseas. The emotional toll? 2 lead scientists quit. 1 suffered a breakdown. Another went missing. Post-quantum encryption is not just about math. It's about trust. When that trust breaks, people break. Cybercrime is no longer just financial. It's psychological warfare. When an identity is forged, when your signed digital self becomes fakeable, you lose more than control. You lose yourself. And that's exactly what the next generation of cyber attackers want. Chaos born from confusion. The more governments and corporations rush to implement post-quantum encryption, the more mistakes are made. In 2025, a German bank attempted to upgrade to Kyber without fully testing their infrastructure. A key generation flaw created duplicate keys, meaning multiple users had the same encryption fingerprint. An attacker discovered it, and within days, $42 million in transactions were rerouted through an offshore account in Cyprus. The bank blamed implementation bugs. But what they really meant was this: they moved too fast. The pressure is enormous. Governments race to lock down critical systems before quantum computers become weaponized. Companies panic to meet compliance deadlines they barely understand. Developers copy-paste Kyber and Dilithium code from public GitHub repositories, never realizing that subtle bugs in key parsing could open the door to side-channel attacks. In the name of security, we may be building insecurity faster than ever. And here's the final twist. Quantum computing isn't just being developed by superpowers. AI is now being used to design quantum circuits. AI that can optimize, test, and iterate faster than any human team. We're not just dealing with quantum versus classical. We're now dealing with machine-designed quantum versus human-made defense. And that is a war we're not ready for. Still think Kyber and Dilithium are too obscure to care about? The next time you log into your email, swipe your credit card, send a message you thought was private, ask yourself, what if someone else already sees it? What if the encryption is just an illusion? What if your future has already been stolen? But there is hope, and it begins with knowledge. Here are 5 practical ways to protect yourself in this unfolding post-quantum world. 1. Demand transparency. If your bank or cloud provider claims post-quantum readiness, ask how they're using Kyber or Dilithium. Don't accept vague answers. 2. Avoid hybrid hype. Hybrid cryptography is common, but poorly executed combinations of old and new systems create more attack surfaces. 3. Backup critical data. Offline, encrypted with open-reviewed, post-quantum algorithms if available. 4. Stay away from unverified GitHub code. Post-quantum encryption requires rigorous implementation. Bad code equals backdoors. 5. Follow NIST and reputable cybersecurity blogs. The standards are still evolving. Stay informed. Complacency is death. The war for the future of encryption isn't coming. It's already here. And only those who adapt will survive it. Like, subscribe, hit the bell, because ignorance in this age is a vulnerability. Paul Cyber, signing out.